Luke? Whose birthday is it?
I don't know. I don't even know what day it is.
Do you feel 38?
I don't even know what day it is.
Yeah.
It's not about me.
Yeah.
It's not about me.
But do you feel 38? I mean, is it, or do you feel like 50?
After those guys chasing me around right there, I felt a little bit older than I think I am. So I always say you're as old as you act like you are. So sometimes I act like I'm 18, and sometimes I gotta act like I'm 38. So it just depends.
Did your family do anything before this morning before you came here?
No, I didn't see. They stopped by to say hello after practice here. So not that I'm rushing out of here, but if somebody tackles me from behind, it might be one of the little guys. So.
What about camp, Luke, has been different than you thought it might be? Obviously, you've been through as a player, as an assistant coach, as a head coach. What's been different about camp than you thought it might be?
Just the day-to-day things that come across your desk, the practice schedules, the organization of what you have to do, getting ready for every meeting. Every time you got a team meeting, you just got to be organized in what you're doing. It used to be you were just worried about your own 12 guys, or you're coaching linebackers, or you're just worried a little about the defense if you had a unit meeting. But it's a different ball game when you got to worry about what's going on every single day from the start to end.
Look, what do you expect Saturday? I mean, what do you want to get out of Saturday? I mean, a big extended jersey scrimmage. How many jobs are up for grabs? You know what I mean? Just explain what you're looking for.
We'd like to say all of them are, but there's a lot. And, it's the time for guys, the coaches to back off like they are in a game, and, time for them to perform. We don't see us acting kind of like we do at practice sometimes. It's, we're trying to say being in the stadium is the pressure, not us hollering at you and screaming at you to make sure we can get lined up right and doing what you're supposed to do. But, it's the time to, it's your time to shine and play.
With that thought in mind, though, is that a more critical moment than any for this quarterback race? I mean, to determine who your two are going to be or your one's going to be.
I think every day is a critical moment for them guys. Just showing their poise and showing their leadership and showing their competitive nature. But there's an every day that you are completely live.
Right.
And so I think that's what's the neat thing about everybody. I mean, you don't go as much live as you used to probably, and in that jersey scrimmage is when you'll go live. So it's time for everybody.
In that regard, will Braxton, for example, will the quarterbacks be live, or will you have a black shirt on them? Or
we'll have some different situations.
Yeah.
We're not for sure just exactly what we're going to do yet, but they haven't had a whole lot of black jerseys on, but we've been smart with them. So we call them active. They might not be live all the time, but we want them to be active.
At this point in camp, is the team about where you like it to be?
I mean, we always wait to the end to decide where we are. I think the effort and the energy level has been really, really good, and I think that's the things that we're focusing on. The discipline things, we just got to make sure we're shoring up with some of the penalties and getting used to 2 minute for all of us, for myself, for everybody, and just the different mix of young guys as well as coaches.
Just your reaction this morning, the NFL rule that Terrell Pryor is eligible for a supplemental draft on Monday. He will have to sit out, though, the first 5 games of both practice and the first 5 games of whatever team takes him. Just what's your general reaction to hearing that and moving on?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't get to turn on the TV much, but like I said, we'll always continue to wish him best of luck, and I hope it goes well for him.
Luke, you have a lot of young defensive linemen. As those guys try and fight it out, what do you look for most with young guys at that position? You were one at one time who were trying to make a difference and trying to get a chance to play.
Yeah, it's first understanding what you're doing, because I think they all have the ability. Now they just as long as they understand what they're doing, they can go out there and they can play relaxed and play football. And it's just it's a bigger physical game. I think those guys just got to be confident in what they're doing so that they can let their abilities play. But the thing about the defensive line is we want to play 8 guys. And I think that's where we always stress to our young guys, man, you have got to develop and come along, because we can't be successful unless we can have 8 guys rolling up front.
Look, y'all talk about the shorter meetings and stuff. If basically attention span on that. Have you noticed those first 2 weeks? Have they been effective? Have the shorter approach to meetings and stuff? What have y'all gotten out of that?
Well, what's effective and what isn't effective, I'll tell you on Saturdays afternoon or after the game. But again, we think it's going well. We think the guys' effort level and their energy level, their concentration, their focus has been very good throughout camp. Is there any reason why? Is it because of different meetings or different structure? Who knows? But there's different ways of doing things, and we're going to try and do what's best for us right now.
Joe and Braxton again took most of the reps, first and second team. Are you prepared to be any more definitive than you were the other day about whether they are ahead of the pecking order?
No.
Thanks, Luke.
Anything else?
You going to have a kick scrimmage, by the way, like
something. Some type of
modified one.
Would it be separate from Saturday or something?
It'll be separate from Saturday.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Thanks. Thank you.
That's it.